Hey everybody, this is Dev from Big Head Dev TV. I just want to give a quick PSA and thank everybody for all their love and support. I've been running this channel for about 4 months now, got about 37 subscribers, but I do believe we can do better. So if you know anybody who is an up and coming musician, Black small-owned business, activist, entrepreneur, athlete, whomever, please DM me on my Instagram at BigHeadDev, bighead, one word, _dev. DM me and maybe we can get an interview starting so we can grow this channel a little bit and get your name out there. So once again, I want to say thank you to everybody, and I'll be talking to you soon so we can get in some work, man. And let's get to the video, man.
Hey, Big Head.
Did you feel like you were forced to grow up fast, being the oldest, having to watch over your little brothers, and then, you know, being the only kind of male figure in the house at that early age?
Of course, you know what I'm saying? Because I tried, I tried to keep this out of it, but I always tried to, when I did get older and try to understand something, I tried to get closer to my father. But it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was still like a pushback. And then it's like, we still, you know what I'm saying, couldn't get that connection.
Right.
But, I don't blame none of it. It just feel like this the life that I feel like either God gave to me or, I just got to go by. But, I'm just not going to give up, power how I used to and do a lot of stuff I did. So I just took that like, you got to be a man that your father wasn't.
Right, right. And you did that at an early age, man, early age.
Right.
And then how was your experience with social services? Was that like a pain in the ass? Was that kind of whatever? What was it?
With that, it's like, I always loved my mom. Understand that, like, I love the devil, and, sometimes she couldn't, help the situation that she was in, a lot of situations that she couldn't, just turn back for. I know it was hard for her because, we didn't have in our finances,
right.
Just hard, having those type of things. So I think the first situation we probably had was, mama had some problems with one of her, baby fathers.
Right, right.
And, my brother, one of my brothers that's not around, he got another side of his family where, they got adoptation. So it basically was like, two sides bickering back and forth and causing more confusions with it, like bringing stuff like that into play, because my mom didn't have a lot of stuff to offer for a child around that age. You know what I'm saying? She don't have a lot. Only thing I can say with my mom, I'm grateful for what she did, was always try hard to keep food in my mouth.
Like I said, as I was doing some digging on you, I did notice that your family, they are huge churchgoers, right? I'm talking about like very loyal to the church, and were they always like reciting Bible verses to you and making you go to church 2-3 times a week? Or were they pretty like laid back Christians? How'd it go?
Okay, so that is like, my auntie, a sweet lady. She a sweet going lady. My uncle Collins, my auntie Melanie, they like, they always try to, keep me on the right track. I can say some of those wise things that they taught me from the Bible, I still keep that in my mind and keep that in my head. But I walk and I move in a different way.
Right, right.
Because, even before I wasn't around them at that time, like I still, went through stuff, and I love them to death because they were one of the people where, I didn't have no family members that really can accept to take me in.
Right.
But they took me in as a team, and they tried to give me a better future, build me a better future. They just wanted the best for me. You see what I'm saying? But I just feel like, a lot of stuff happened for a reason. And a lot of those things that I did, just like out of my past up until now, I just had to understand. It's like I always had to understand either the hard way or, I had to understand the easy way. But when I look back on that, I should have been like, oh, damn, I wanted to do that right. Or, go by those rules. It's like a lot of rules I went dividing by.
Right.
So it kind of separated at that point.
Right. And so were you going to church often? Like,
Yes, man. I'm telling you, ain't no day. I can't stay behind in the house. It wasn't no day. It wasn't no day when I was up there at that time that I didn't go to church. We went to church on every Sunday. You know, my cousins. When I was up there in that part of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, cousins, Rachel and Melanie. I had 2 girl cousins at the time. And, you know, I'm just used to being around boys. So now I'm growing up in a high school with girls.
Right.
And stuff. And I'm going to church every day. But I'm still going to school up here, you know, stuff too now. So it's like, okay, boom, all that was into play. But, you know, it did give me an understanding at the moment. Like, you know, I still got a family that, you know, that pray for me and want the best for me at the same time.
Came on trapping out the trenches, killing on the daily. My brother lost his life to murder. I've been devastated. Missing them times up in the